Hey guys, welcome to the Super Bowl Post Show with your boy Stevie Hayes, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about Wolverine. Okay, so yesterday, I did talk about some celestial stuff out, and I was kind of talking about the Captain America New World Order plot leak and all that stuff and where it could lead to. So I thought it was fitting for me to end up talking about Wolverine because with the conversation of adamantium, right? And guys, I probably said it wrong, so sorry. And with that idea, that mutants are in the MCU, I think it's a conversation that has to be had about Wolverine being in here because this has been a question that I have kind of been pondering, since the beginning of this phase because we go to Madripoor where lots of Wolverine adventures have been in the comics, and we even get in a news article in She-Hulk where it says a man gets into a fight at a bar with claws, and then right under that we end up seeing a Eternals Easter egg which says, "Why is there a giant man sticking out of the ocean?" And to me, that's showing a connection, right? So the first thing is this. Obviously, and this is me, I believe Logan is already in the MCU. And yes, with that being said, I do believe that mutants have always existed in the MCU. I've been going with that theory for a while now. Um, do I think Logan has the adamantium claws yet? No, he does not. But I do believe that he does have claws, that he is a mutant, and that he is in the MCU somewhere. And if we're being real, right, all of this stuff stems from the Eternals because a lot of people like wonder how, right? So originally, the Celestials created both deviants and Eternals by tinkering with genetics of ancient apes on Earth, and then the process created these super, the kind of like these rival powered races. But it also led to a third creation, which is the mutants. And so I do think it's a little different than that kind of origin. I do believe, and obviously I don't think this was documented in the Eternals film, but I think this will be documented going forward. I do because the Eternals are able to breed humans with other species. So I believe that there is a time where the Eternals were breeding humans with other species. They were crossbreeding, and that's where I believe the mutants were created in the MCU. And maybe the Eternals had, and the Eternals, their tech is years and years and years ahead. You know, maybe they put maybe they made these mutations very hidden inside of their gene codes where it takes like a Kamala Khan bangle to unlock the power. But I do believe that there are some mutants that were born with the powers in the MCU. I totally believe that has happened, and I know that that idea alone will open up a question to a lot of other people about like what about all of the other mutants in the world? How are they even being tracked? And this is my theory. I believe Professor X is getting people. I believe that I do believe that there is a Professor X in the MCU, and I also do believe that the government could be snagging up mutants as we speak. There are so many subdivisions in the government and the MCU that we don't know. Like a lot of people don't understand how much Sword has done. And we're going to see that in the Marvels movie and the ongoing stuff with Vision and all of that stuff. That's just one subdivision of the government. Imagine all of the other stuff that the government has green lighted to do. I do believe that mutants are a part of that and that we just don't know it. But here is the biggest connection that I'm seeing right now. And it is this. The rumor is that on Tiamat Island, where the Celestial was dead in the water like this, right? It is producing adamantium on the island. And this is where I believe Thunderbolt Ross will acquire the adamantium, and we will end up seeing that guy in the bar with the claws, aka Logan, soon enough. And he will be Weapon X, and we will see Wolverine go up against the Thunderbolts to start his arc. And that's my theory. Okay, so tell me what you guys think about that. Leave a comment, like and subscribe. Show some love. Peace.